Hi, it's Jane here from craftwithjayne.co.uk, and today I'm bringing you my Ritter Sports. I've got some festive Ritter Sport chocolates, and I'm bringing you my purpose-made gift box, and it fits the Ritter Sport in perfectly. You can see they've got the white cinnamon crisp one just in here, which is like that, and I've picked the beautiful colours to match, and this one is a Calypso Coral, which sort of matched the orange. And I thought it's quite trendy colours for Christmas, a little bit different. So I've popped that one just there, and in this one, and I've coloured the trees as well. I kind of liked it, but I thought I wouldn't do it for the green, and I probably won't do it for the blue, because I think I prefer them when they're not coloured. This one is shaded Spruce, and it has the caramelised almonds. This one is gorgeous if you like nuts, so that's in there. And then I've just got the plain alpine milk ones. I picked ones I thought had quite a festive theme to them. So I'll pop those just there for you to have a little look at. So this one's the alpine milk, and I've used the spruced up stamp set and dies. I've used the Christmas here, which I've heat embossed on black cardstock and with white, just to make it pop. And then I've used the matching dies, so I've used the Christmas trees and the stars just here. You can see I'm making all my Christmas tags out of these, so I've cut a load of these out because I'm halfway through making all my tags for my presents. So I'm using brown, sort of brown papers, which I'm stamping on, and then I'm making stamping on with the trees here and the candy cane and things like that. And then I'm using the dies to make tags for my Christmas presents this year. But anyway, I digress. I'm just in Christmas mode, guys. So I'm going to make this box for you. So I'll just put everything out of the way and we'll get the cardstock out. So I've picked Tahitian Tide for my cardstock, which I think kind of complements my chocolate bar. And this measures 9 inches by 5 inches, and on the long side I'm going to score it at 3 1/4 and 4 1/4. No, 3 3/4. That's it. 3 3/4 and 4 1/4, and then I'm going to score it at 8 and 8 1/2, and then I'm going to turn it, and I'm scoring the 5 inch side at 1/2 inch and 4 1/2 inches, and that is my scoring done. Nice simple amount of scoring today. Just gonna get my cute little paper snips out, and I'm going to snip away. So I'm going to cut all the way down here because I do need to make my tabs, and I'll just trim that away there, and I'm gonna mite it in here and here. I'm going to do the same down here, and just trim that bit away there. I'll lay this flat for you so you can see the template. I have made this box, I think I made this box last year as well, because I do like these Ritter chocolates. They had definitely different flavours last year that I used. But yeah, I just thought I loved the colours. I quite liked it's sort of non-traditional. This set, the Spruced Up, feels like a set you can be non-traditional with. So I feel like it really complements sort of rainbow colours and things like that, so it's quite fun. I'll just pop this all to the side. There you go. And then I'm going to get my bone folder out, and I'm going to do some folding. And then before I do any gluing of the box, I'm going to get my DSP out. The DSP I'm going to use is from the Host set, which is still available. Just to let everybody know that a sale started last week for the last chance products from the Christmas, lovely, I keep calling it Christmas, it's not Christmas, from the mini catalogue, the winter mini catalogue. So that started last week, actually, so that's quite good. Now I am going to use some retired products here, I apologise in advance, but I'm going to use the circle punch. You can actually use the edge of lots of different punches, but I just happen to have a circle one on my desk, and I'm just going to do this to thumb notch out, not too big, about halfway approximately. You could be, I'm doing it by eye, you can definitely do it by measurements if you want to, and you can use any punch really for that. We do not have a corner rounder punch anymore, but I'm still using my trio punch. You can actually just snip the edges and it'll work just as well, like we do when we mitre. I just like the look of the rounded corner, so yeah, apologies, but that's for anyone who managed to get them. Okay, so that is going to be the front of my box. So I'm going to stick my DSP down and I'm going to decorate. So I've pre-done all my pieces like I normally do here for you, just to save a bit of time, save you watching me die cutting. So I've got my 2 trees here. I've got one in white and one in Tahitian tide, and I did them both again. So I've got the outline, and then I've just used some tear and tape on the back to keep them together, just so I don't lose bits. And I've got my little star in the silver designer series paper. And then this is from the host set of papers, and I have cut this to measure approximately 3.5 by 3 3/4, and when I should fit quite nicely with a tiny little rim around there, and it does. So I'm gonna just use some of my Tombow multi-purpose liquid glue. Try not to put it too heavily. There you go, just around the edge. Make sure I've got it the right way up, which I believe I have, and then I'm literally going to pop it down, see if I can get a roughly good edge all the way around. And that seems perfect. Lovely. Okay. So I'm also going to then take my tear and tape off the back of this one, just here, and I will attach this to the front of the box while I'm here as well. So I'll just get my pick tool out, and I'm going to pick off the tear and tape from the back. How's everyone getting on with their Christmas projects this year? I do love doing these because I like to do little like gift sets up and hampers, and there's nothing nice than putting a few things inside that just sort of set it off. So I'll pop that one approximately there, and then you could definitely use ribbon for this, by the way. I'm going to get out my my dimensionals for this. Now would be the perfect time to put some ribbon on as well, but I'm choosing not to put ribbon on for this project. I think I did last year, so I'll link the video for last year's project for you. It was much more whimsical last year, whereas this year it's much more sort of, you know, functional modern colours. And I'm going to pop quite a few of these on because I really want it to hold its shape for me. There we go. See if we can get some of these snipped as well. Always use every bit of the dimensional, as I'm sure you've probably seen me do. So I'll pop those there, and there should be another one on the other side, and maybe some more in the middle because I don't want it to sag. I probably overuse dimensionals, but I just love them so much. They are my best friend. So I'll pop one down here and then one in the middle. I think that's probably enough. So probably too many for most. So I'll just take all of this off. Look at that. Lovely. Really happy with that. And I will put that probably like that there. Lovely. That looks great. I'm just tucking a little bit of my glue under there that I spotted from earlier. Look at that, looks great, doesn't it? Okay, so I'm going to use the sequins, the festive sequins. I've almost run out of these now. I think I'm going to use the iridescent ones. So I'm going to put one there, and I'll pop one here, just like that. So I've just changed where I put my sequins because I forgot I need to stick this on, and I wanted to stick this about here. So I'm going to get a dimensional out for that corner, just one. And then I'm going to use a tiny bit of my liquid glue to pop on the back of here, just a little bit like that, not loads, doesn't need much. And then I'm kind of going to line it up about here, maybe go a little bit over. There we go. Just going to look at it, make sure it looks straight. There we go. How cute does that look? I'm loving it. Okay, and then lastly, I'm going to pop a tiny bit of glue, as thin as I can, on here. Doesn't need to be plastered. And I'm just going to stick this like this on top of this Christmas tree. and then press it down. Lovely, that's great. And then lastly, I'm going to use some of my Stampin' Seal Plus to secure my box, I think. So I'm going to want it displayed this way, so I'm going to do the insides of these just like this. That's great. And then I'll do the same here. Lovely. And then I'm going to do just the inner bit just here, tiny bit on the inner bit. Oop. Yeah, did that stick? I don't think that stuck. There we go. And a tiny bit on the inner bit just here as well. Lovely. Oops. Perfect. Okay, so I'm going to do this first, and I'm going to bring this just in like that. Sorry. There we go. Can you see that better? Just like that. And I'm going to press it down. I'm going to do exactly the same here. So I'm just going to bring it in so it's straight, and I'm just going to press it down. And then I'm going to fold this box on itself, and I'm going to bring the side up as straight as I can and press it like that. I'll take my bone folder and I'm just going to press it on the inside to make sure that it's nice and secure. Lovely. And then I'm going to do exactly the same with this side. So I'm going to bring it over, just make sure it is as straight as possible. Lovely. And then take my bone folder inside, just press it down, and that looks great. And then last thing, pop my lovely Alpine chocolate inside. Sorry, there you go. Look at that. I mean, that is a box made to fit. Beautiful. And then you press that down and you have a fantastic box for your Ritter chocolate. So I'll pop these all back on for you. If you're interested in purchasing any of the products that I've shown today, or any Stampin' Up products at all, and you live within any of the countries of Europe that Stampin' Up sells in, you can shop with me. I would be delighted. If you don't already have a demonstrator, you know, give me a go. Follow the links to my shop, and you'll see links to the products that I've used in the description. We currently have a last chance sale for the products in the mini catalogue because they are retiring at the end of December. So do have a little look, have a browse, and give it a whirl. If you do shop with me, I do send out a thank you pack the following month, and it's full of goodies. It's jam-packed full of goodies. It almost a handmade card. It definitely has a gift, normally a product, but also if you use my host code, you will get a additional host code gift as well. So do follow the links below. You can access my host code. The current host code is always on my website, but message me if you get stuck, and I'll tell you what it is. So yeah, I'm going to say bye for now, guys, and happy crafting.